Hello everyone, I'm Sheetal. Welcome to my channel Stay Creative with Sheetal. I hope you all are doing well. Here I'm showing some of my recent acrylic paintings, which you can find them on my Instagram handle under that cute article. Do check out my other paintings over there. If you like my works, do follow me and I would love to hear your comments. I will link down below in the description. So today we're gonna be painting on this triangular wooden trace canvas which I have ordered from Amazon. So now let's get started. First I'm gonna sketch out my subject slightly on the canvas using a normal pencil. I would suggest not to put much pressure on the pencil as it can make darker impressions on the canvas. So today we are going to paint a beautiful and magical forest view. In the center, I am drawing a big crystal rock where our magical sword would be stuck. Some branches around the edges, some stones on the ground. Just don't think much, just go with the flow, use your imagination and keep on adding the little things. Today I'm not using any particular reference for my painting. It's an outcome of multiple references and imagination. Anyways, as you can see, I have started painting the upper part, which will be my sky and where I will create the forest. Here I am using a Filbert brush size number 2 and started with the color which is a mixture of Prussian Blue and Pathol Blue. Here what I am trying to do is to create a dense forest, so the closer the trees are, they will be darker in color and the distant ones would be much on the lighter shade, like they are more closer to the sun and far away from us. As I start moving up, we'll keep on adding purple, magenta and white to create that light and shadow effect on our subject. The trees much closer to the source of light, I will paint them using Cadmium Yellow and Cadmium Orange. As you can see now, for the source of light, I will be using a mixture of Cadmium Yellow and white, doing it just above the sword, like the light gonna come out and shine over the magical sword. All I'm trying to do is to create some distance and depth. So as you can see, I'm gonna do the same thing for the opposite side too. Moving from up to down, playing from magenta to dark Prussian blue, pretty much doing the same thing. And one thing guys, I'm recording this under the sunlight, I mean no artificial lighting is used. So whatever you are seeing right now is exactly the way it is. Now I'm gonna use a liner brush to add details to my background. Basically I'm gonna create leaves and branches with this. All the details about the colors on the brushes I have used would be mentioned down below in the description. So you don't have to worry about anything and just enjoy the painting. So here how it looks like after I have painted the leaves, trees as you can say, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other part too. I will be right back. So as you can see, I have painted both the sides, added few more details here and there. Now I have started making the stems or branches using some magenta, which are a bit farther than us. Remember, the closer they are, the darker they will be, as less amount of light would be reflecting on them. The trees which are close toward the center will much on the orange side, like they are far away from us, but near the sun. Just use your perspective, try to imagine through your eyes, as if you are there looking at the view. That will make it much easier for you to paint and understand the subject. I have painted branches, trees on the other side just the same way as you can see now. As you see, the closer ones are much darker, and by doing so, we are able to create a dense forest view. Now we're gonna paint our ground, leaving our crystal rock at the center. I will start from the bottom line with some mixture of purple and Prussian blue. Here I'm again using my Filbert brush, which I have used earlier. As we start moving up, our ground will also start getting lighter, like the light is reflecting on the upper line. And we can see the grasses and the plants. Here I'm still continuing with my Prussian blue with a hint of purple because those are closer to us, that's why they are darker in shade. Here I am using turquoise green, emerald green and white for my plants. You can use any green available with you. Remember, the blend is important. No matter what color you are painting to create that gradient effect. So, just be calm and let your brush do the magic. Switch to an angular brush to give more details to my plants on the ground, creating those with a mixture of darker and lighter shade. Again, I'm switching onto my liner brush. I'm going to create some grass effects with a mixture of turquoise green and white, as you can see. Adding some leaves on the ground which have fallen. Some magenta and white for some branches and flowers. Don't forget to paint the bottom line with the fallen leaves also to give it a natural look. The branches which are much closer to us, I will paint them with a bit mixture of black and purple. Just let your imagination flow through you and let the magic happen. Now I'm creating some magical flowers as it is a magical forest, right? Using some card yellow and white, first created the bouquet effect, then filling it with some card orange for actual flowers, creating a look of glowing flowers in the dark. Isn't that magical? Of course it is. So this is how it looks like. Let's paint the other half too, just the same way. Then we will move to our crystal rock and swirl, last subject to be painted. Let's paint the other half too, just the same way. Just do the same thing which I have done on the other side too. And trust me, it will look beautiful. Then we will move onto our crystal rock. As you can see now, I have painted the other side too. I added some details to the ground here and there just to give it a natural look. Don't think much, just go with the flow. Now let's get started with our crystal rock, for which I'm again using my angular brush with some purple, creating the depths using a mix of purple and Prussian blue. As you can see right now. Adding highlights using Magenta. Upper part of the crystal rock with Magenta. The swirl is stuck inside the crystal, so half of the swirl is inside the rock, which is see-through, and it's magical crystal rock, right? Adding some details here and there to my rock and lights also. For the details, you can use lightest shades of the base color you have painted upon. That's how you can play with the colors. Now we're gonna add some plants near our rock to give it a natural look. As you can see, now I have painted some of the florals around the rock and some stones too. I have painted those rocks with some purple and magenta and plants with some greens. Let's start with our last subject, our magical sword. Using the liner brush with a mixture of red and black and a little bit of yellow in it. For the part which is stuck inside the rock, I will be using black, red and orange to give it a glowy effect or a glowy look, you can say. Now doing the upper part of the sword with some red and black. As you can see, adding some final features to my sword, and as you can see, now I have added some highlights to my sword. And ta-da! Here is our magical forest ready. This is how it looks like under the artificial lighting. Just look how vibrant and gorgeous it is. I hope you liked it and enjoyed the painting process. If you ever recreate this, do tag me in your post. Would love to see your creations and use the hashtag #ArtWithSheetal and you will get a shout out from my side. These are some of the clips of my painting which I have uploaded on Instagram. If you like my painting, do let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, then do subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon. And don't forget to check out my other paintings on my Instagram page. So thank you for being here. Take care and stay creative. Bye bye.